Hello everyone, my name is Adrian Nico Susanto, and today I'll be talking about agglomeration effects in Japan. Thank you for taking your time to listen to my presentation. Please stay till the end. So let's get started. Okay, so the paper I've chosen is written by Akihira Otsuka, Mikagoto, and Toshiyuki Sueyoshi in 2009. The purpose of their paper is to add on to the studies on agglomeration economies by examining two research hypotheses regarding its influence on industrial productivity at the level of Japanese prefectures, which are the American equivalent to states. The two research hypotheses are: 1. The improvement in market access will increase productive efficiency of Japanese regional industries, and 2. Fiscal transfers from central government to local governments negatively impacts efficiency. Moving on. After analyzing the estimated spatial and industrial economic activities in the 47 prefectures of Japan from 1980 to 2002, the results have proven that both hypotheses are true. The improvement of market access does have positive impact on productive efficiency, and that public fiscal transfers do have negative impacts on productive efficiency. Next, the results can be used as a foundation for further extensions and implementations through four main research agendas. Firstly, the Japanese government has to be unbiased when implementing effective spatial policies. Secondly, the Japanese government should support industries so that they can achieve more efficient spatial patterns of firms' locations. Thirdly, Japan's traffic system has to be improved for better interregional access. And lastly, a more efficient fiscal transfer system is required. Now, on to the analysis section. Relating Otsuka's paper to Barthel's paper on knowledge transfer, Otsuka's paper supports Barthel's argument that being in the same spatial clusters of similar and related economic activities will result in easier access to knowledge transfer. This argument can be seen in effect when the increase in productive efficiency in the Japanese industries correlates with better proximity and access to the market. However, Barthel's statements on firms operating in clusters will open the doors to opportunities for less diluted forms of tacit knowledge cannot be applied in Japan. The transfer of tacit and intangible knowledge, such as experience and commitment, usually stems from the movement of employees from different firms. But Barthel's paper was applying the idea of knowledge transfer in a Western context. And as Werner emphasized that labor practices depends on local context, and context in this case being Japanese culture, Japanese employees will stay with one firm in their lifetime, resulting in little to no movement or turnovers in the labor market. Therefore, Barthel's arguments cannot be applied when analyzing Japanese industries. This can be seen as a silver lining though, because firms are able to retain their most skilled workers and teach the new workers, developing a steady form of high quality labor. Furthermore, firms are able to further protect the information and trademark secrets that put them heads and shoulders above their competitors. But with almost non-existing movement and flow of information, the industries will remain stagnant, which will result in a stagnant economy, which is the case for Japan. Therefore, choosing the correct location is a priority for firms. Which brings us to Weber's location theory. Weber's location theory proposes the idea that firms should choose a location for their operations based on transportation cost, labor cost, and agglomeration economies. However, this theory is very limited and may not always fully analyze advantages and disadvantages of a location. Firstly, the theory assumes that the firm only has one market with no external influence, isotropic, has perfect knowledge, and is small in size. This is far from the truth. Otsuka's paper has shown externalities such as fiscal transfers from the central government to the local government will affect the productive efficiency of the industries residing in the prefecture. This shows that Weber's location theory has too many assumptions to be useful. Secondly, Weber's location theory prioritizes transportation cost over labor cost and agglomeration economies. When firms locate their production systems near their customers or their resources, indeed, explicit costs such as cost of transportation will be reduced. However, The implicit cost which resulted from the firms overcrowding in a cluster will soon start to be felt. Traffic congestion, longer time on the road, more cost of fuel to be paid will all reduce the productive efficiency of the firm. Therefore, Otsuka has stated that this is Japan's biggest problem because the country's interregional access is still inadequate. And lastly, other factors like the community's attitudes towards the business or industry is important. Otsuka has stated that Tokyo Prefecture is more successful in the manufacturing industries than prefectures like the Fukuoka prefectures, because Fukuoka's residents do not want big industries to destroy their prefecture's natural beauty and sceneries, which is their main form of attraction. Therefore, big manufacturing companies have always avoided that area of Japan. Okay, that brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you for sticking around. I'll see you guys soon.